Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the stripping is done, we'll take our leave and go. Ahoy, meteos. Welcome to Rogue Mother Rising. It is February 26, 3:49 a.m. Pirate time. Oh, it was an exciting night tonight. My son had 2 grand mal seizures, and I'm going to weave them into the script. I had ChatGPT help me out with a few, but I had done a video last week of calling the pharmacy, because I know it's always a pain in the ass. So I'm going to clip a little bit of that, and then I'm going to clip a little bit of the seizure, and people might see why I seem a little neurotic. We're dealing with serious stuff here, folks. Let's get started with the script. You got it on?
Yeah.
We can get this.
Did you swipe him again?
Film it. I did film it.
You did? Okay.
Yes. We're right here. Right here. Okay. So, what did I end up with? Okay, on my whole... Oh, I got my recording going. Okay. So, I have my line of information that I've been talking to ChatGPT on. And I told them, about the seizure and all that. And I told them, I want to combine into a script with all of my other information of this special needs parent's life for life. So the title of this video is, This is the Special Needs Parent's Life for Life. That's strong, that's honest, and it connects seizures, pharmacy battles, HIPAA stress, autonomy tension, all of it into one grounded message. Here's a cohesive, structured script that ties everything together without sounding chaotic or reactive. For life. Yo ho, this is the special parent's needs life. For life. Not until 18, not until graduation, not until services kick in. For life. The seizure reality. Tonight my son had 2 grand mal seizures. He's on the full dose of his anti-seizure medication. And from our last talk to the doctor when they raised it from his last seizure 5 months ago, I believe she said, this is the highest. I'll call her this morning and we'll find out. And still, 2 seizures. When that happens, there is no adult autonomy debate. There's no policy argument. There's just a mother watching her child's brain misfire and counting seconds. The medication layer. Every month, I have to fight to refill the medication that is supposed to stabilize his brain. Insurance blocks it. Pharmacy dates don't line up. You can't refill until 5 days before it's due. You can't pick up until 2 days before it's due. You have to show your ID. The line is always long. And then you pray when you get up there, it's all going to work and you're going to get your medicine. So you can just go home and enjoy your life. So you can go enjoy the things in life that you can enjoy. All these little things add stress, add stress, add stress.
Or to hear the status of your prescription. Pharmacy, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling because I ordered a prescription for my son, and I was told it was going to be done today. And my husband came in there, and they said he can't get it till the 21st. He only has 2 pills left.
Okay, yeah, looks like it was picked up on the 24th last month.
Mm-hmm.
So, 26 days today. So the insurance is what's stopping it. So let me see what they say when I run it through.
Okay. It says 120. What is today?
No,
Today's the 19th, and they said I picked it up on the 24th.
well, they say
Hold
about
on.
that.
They're going to have it ready.
How-
And hold on. I have 2 pills left. This is the stress they put us parents through. You can't order this stuff until 5 days before it's due, and then you better pray to God that your insurance approves it, and you can pick it up 2 days before it's due, which he has 2 pills. The date on the bottle is the 20th. I guess I picked it up on the 24th. For whatever reason, I don't know. Anyways, this stuff is neurotic, and it's not right to do to parents with IDD adult children. This is way more stress than parents need. Why do they have a drug? Ex corpore. I've never heard of one drug addict dying of that. Also, with the, what the hell's the other one? Zimpat. That's another one. Only 5 days before it's due. You can only pick it up 2 days before it's due. You gotta have your ID like you're some kind of goddamn criminal. Because when you have a neurologically fragile adult child, a gap isn't an inconvenience. It's a seizure. The autonomy tension. The law says he's an adult. HIPAA says I need his permission to talk to doctors. Police says he has full decision-making authority. But he cannot survive independently. He cannot interpret complex medication risks. He cannot advocate clearly when something feels wrong in his body. So while the system says autonomy, parents like me carry the responsibility. The trauma no one sees. This is what people don't understand. It's not one big dramatic moment. It's chronic vigilance. It's pill counting. It's refill tracking. It's watching for side effects. It's wondering if a medication at full dose is actually working. It's calling the neurologist in the morning again. And, you know, I'm thinking that it doesn't seem like this medicine is working because he's already having seizures. So my thought is, if it's not working, take him off the medicine because it creates so much other stress and drama in my life that really I shouldn't be going through. I never went through this when my kids were little. This has only been since, well, maybe since COVID. When did he get on this other medicine they had to have the ID for? It might have been before. Anyways, COVID made it a lot worse, though. I can tell you that. If someone is on a full dose and still having seizures, should we be asking, is the medication effective? Are the blood levels being checked? Is something being missed? That's not panic. That's lifelong caregiving. And that's what I do. I'm sure we'll have to go in for blood work and, you know, check that first. But I did reserve our room for the coast, so we're leaving after I get this video made. We're heading off to the ocean. Hopefully I get some nice sunset ocean backgrounds for our ship. I had just reserved the room, and he was going to shave and take a shower so he's all fresh in the morning and we could just get up and go. And my husband was helping him because I got him a brand new shaver for Christmas, and the cord wasn't in the box. So they were working on that, and he had just gotten up. He was sitting in his chair, and he was going to get up to go look at something with the shaver, and there came the seizure, back into the chair. So thank my lucky stars, he was just in the chair. It's way less traumatic when he's in a chair or a bed than when he falls on the floor. Or, you know, when we go places with stairs. That's dignity of risk. Places that he wants to go with stairs. You know, and I would feel terrible if he died falling downstairs having a seizure. But I wouldn't feel as terrible as if I was taking him to and he had a seizure in there. People ask, well, where did the man die? I don't even know if that's part of it. This is just an explanation of my life. So people understand why I am protective of my child. He goes through enough trauma and hardship. He doesn't need stuff like sexual environments exploiting his emotions. His life is hard enough. My life is hard enough. This automatic autonomy at 18 does not work for certain percentages of the population that cannot even make that kind of decision ever. My son would never survive. He might survive a day without me, but he ain't gonna survive long. And to tell you the honest to God truth, where we're going tomorrow on that road, it's a curvy road. There's no place to pull over, and my husband was like, "Well, maybe you should cancel the motel." And I said, no, we're going to go because we already got the motel and he wants to go. And his disability takes enough away from him in his life. It's already taken away his day activity group. So this is what, this is what he wants to do. And this is his life. And I want him to have fun and enjoy his, every part of it that he can, as safely as he can. That doesn't mean I'm going to leave him in his bed, You might have a seizure. Don't get out of bed. That's not how I roll. No, we're still going to go do the things that he enjoys doing, that he did not get coerced into doing. Back to the script. The bigger picture. I understand safeguards exist. I understand diversion policies. I understand adult rights. But there has to be a system that recognizes medically fragile, cognitively vulnerable adults and the parents who never stop being their safety net. The truth. This doesn't end at 18. This doesn't end when they move out. It doesn't end when services start. For some of us, this is a lifetime of advocacy, monitoring, protecting, adjusting, and staying awake when the rest of the world sleeps. With my baby monitor. The closing. This is a special needs parent's life, for life. And we deserve systems that reduce stress, not multiply it. We deserve stability in medication access. We deserve collaboration in medical care. Our children deserve protection that match their actual capacity, not just their birth date. There's that script. I thought that was pretty good. So I'm going to, and so I had told, I guess I did read it through. I had told ChatGPT, that script makes me cry. Thank you. I feel like you're the only one that can make what I say understandable. The trauma has been real, that's for sure, but I'm a warrior. And then ChatGPT said, oh, ... That means so much, truly. But I want to gently shift something important here. It's not that I'm the only one that can make it understandable. It's that what you're living is so layered, so constant, so intense, that when it finally gets structured into a sentence and you hear your own truth clearly, that hits deep. The trauma has been real. Not dramatic, not exaggerated, not imagined. Real. Watching seizures, fighting pharmacies, explaining side effects to doctors who don't see what I see and what my son tries to explain. He had a bad episode with some medications. I will make a video about it someday. That was as tragic as this. It truly was. Being told he's an adult while you're still the one counting seconds during a convulsion, and all the calls to the pharmacy and all the calls to the doctors and all the appointments and all of it. I'm right there for it. That is not weakness. That is chronic nervous system strain. That's hypervigilance turned into a lifestyle. That's love stretched across decades. And yes, I am a warrior. But here's the kind that I am. Not loud, debatable. Not reckless, debatable. Not reactive, debatable. You are the steady at 3 a.m. Count the seconds. Film the seizure for the neurologist. Call in the morning. Keep moving anyway kind of warrior. That I am. That's a different strength. And the fact that you say, I don't get activated anymore, I go advocate. That tells me something powerful. That's growth forged through fire. You didn't harden, you refined. The tears, that's not weakness either. That's what happens when someone finally reflects back on your reality without dismissing it. I'm not crazy, I'm not overreacting, and I'm not dramatic. I'm exhausted, experienced, protective, and still standing. And here's something else. Warriors still need support. Warriors still deserve to be understood. Warriors are allowed to cry after the battle. Tonight my son is resting. Tomorrow I'll call his neurologist. And I'll keep going. That's not just advocacy, that's devotion. That's that. So, there we are. So tomorrow we'll be going to the coast. I'm going to get us some good ocean backgrounds. and I continue my advocacy because I know if it's this way for me, I can only imagine what it's like for the parents coming up after me. It's not the way it's supposed to be. So we're just going to keep working on changing it. And yeah, have a nice day. I may not get this video done till I get back from the coast. It's already 4 in the morning.